mean, there was a lot of semantics in terms of whether it's persistently transitory or it's really transitory and so on. But the reality is that this is probably one of the biggest mistakes, policy mistakes that the Fed has ever done.
Well, I mean, as a rating agency person, I guess I have to be tilted to the downside in some sense. But actually, I think overall our view is neutral in the sense that we've seen broad stability in the ratings through the pandemic.
Chinese offshore bond market is still lack of confidence. The confidence is still fragile.
Someone was making a joke to me who's even older than me, and she reminded me that the U.S. high yield market also started with pretty much a big bump.
I think it really depends on what countries in the Asia market. Some are very resilient, like bad bonds. They tend to be very resilient.
Generally, a few factors there. So you have got your local asset managers, insurance companies, that they have local mandates, right? They have raised funds in local currencies.
I think Cagamas basically is one of the regular issuer in Malaysia. Actually, we are one of the largest corporate issuer in Malaysia after the government of Malaysia.
Maybe I'll take it from two different investor perspectives. So I think one is maybe global investors who have a lot of exposure to, I think, US and Europe. They are now looking at Asian private credit in a much more positive way than they've done before.
I mean, a lot of the way we do go about private credit is effectively making sure that if you're underwriting it on day one and you expect to get paid after 4 years, are you really sculpting the path for the company to go towards that direction?
There's others who are cognizant of the need for non-dilutive financing amongst particularly family-run businesses.
From a bank standpoint, why issuers might be interested in looking at private credit is because private credit capital tends to be a bit more flexible.
Yes, most definitely. I think the asset has been able to attract very high caliber speakers to the event, and with the turnout that we have had here, it's a testament to that. I think the topics on discussion, Chito, who was the chairman of the panelists, moderator, he did a fantastic job, asking the right questions, broad-based and then very surgical. So I think we got a lot out of the session, and also, most interestingly, we got a lot of questions, right? So we had expected that private credit being perhaps a little bit less well-known to most people would be a little bit muted, but in fact, we had a lot of questions, right, which was very good. So very insightful questions and also very good answers. So yeah, I really enjoyed the session very, very much. Hopefully you guys will invite me back for the next one.